Hello ladies and gents, welcome on back to Tainted Grail, and in this episode we're going to see how much of this area we can wrap up. Current quest is the Menhir Rites. We've got both tablets. Now to see what happens when we turn it in. We got all those in the last couple of episodes, so if you missed them, you might want to check them out.
Now, of course, we need to head to the Menhir. If I've read the notes correctly, the ritual has the best chance of success if we perform it after nightfall. No time to lose. The sooner we start, the sooner we'll rid our lands of this Camelot scum. Now I need to prepare myself, but I'll be waiting for you by the Menhir after nightfall.
Alright, so I'm just going to run back, set up a little bonfire, and we'll meet up with Maggot at the Menhir statue. Alright, 11 o'clock.
It worked. I can hardly believe it. I mean, I hoped, of course, that the wisdom of my predecessors and our shared effort wouldn't fail, but you know how it is. Something could have gone wrong. Is everything all right? You don't look too well, eh? Hey?
So, it's done. The Menhir is alive once more. This changes everything. The people of Corsair will stay where they are.
I wouldn't be so sure. The weirdness continues to thicken, and the threat of the Red Death hasn't passed. Besides, I still have my orders, and they clearly state where your Menhir belongs.
I know you have your orders, and I, as a lord, am bound by Camelot's law. But the moment of choice has come, and I stand with my people. I am the Lord of Corsair, not Camelot. I cannot simply command my subjects to abandon their land.
Of all times, you choose now to grow a moral backbone? Spare me. You are a lord, and it is your subjects' duty to do as you command. And if you defy Camelot, well, I don't think I need to tell you how that will end.
But that's where you're wrong, Denholm. There is one thing even Camelot cannot dispute. Not if they wish to avoid a civil war that would break out if they defied their own laws.
What are you talking about? How exactly is Camelot defying its own laws?
I will lead an expedition to find the Holy Grail. Such is my will.
What? So you've really thought this through, haven't you? Well, if that is the will of the Lord of Kurnacht, then Camelot will have no choice but to acknowledge it. I'll report this to command. They're in for a surprise.
You heard what Denholm said. Camelot won't dare touch the Menhir as long as I lead the expedition for the Holy Grail. Once again, I need your help, and I'm prepared to grant whatever you ask in return. People I can trust. Those prepared to share the burden of this quest for the Grail. I can't command anyone to join me. They must come of their own free will. Otherwise, the expedition is doomed to fail before it even begins. I would start by looking among the most trusted and eldest members of our community. Our priestess, Niante, possesses unparalleled talent in healing. Her presence would certainly be invaluable on such a journey. Then there's Urfa, a skilled blacksmith who was once a formidable warrior. If not for the strength of his muscles, the strength of his mind could prove useful. You might also speak with Maggot, since the two of you have been through so much together. He may not be thrilled by the idea, but I believe his heart is still in the right place. A sense of purpose in what we're about to undertake. Now that the Menhir is reignited, it no longer matters whether we return with the Grail or not. The people will be safe and retain the right to stay on their land. Each of them must understand that this is about the fate of all Connacht. For some, it might even serve as a chance for a change in scenery. Approach them with kindness. They all have their demons, and I doubt they'll agree to join if they are still tethered by unresolved matters. Thank you, and believe me, the reward you'll receive for your efforts will be priceless. And whether they agree or not, I will set out for the Grail. I will buy more time for Connacht.
Okay, what a load of hooey.
The less attention, the better.
So, in the last few episodes, I've been making a point of telling you guys all the stuff that we had to do to set up the conditions. Just by helping Maggot, he's going to agree. The blacksmith, you have 2 missions helping his son. And then in the last episode, we went here. And we're going to help her now by getting her voice back. It's the only way you can get her, I think, to agree to go with us.
Aurelia's voice, it's different now. I take it you're the reason for that.
Yep. Yeah. You need to do the doll first, then we do the second part.
So, this is it. The piece of myself I've been missing all this time. It feels familiar, yet strange and deeply corrupted. If it truly is mine, I cannot leave it in this state. If I try to retrieve part of my soul from this thing, it will poison me as much as it heals me. She's right. Surprising, considering the things she's whispered to me all this time. Meet me at the statue of the All-Mother. There, in her light, I will perform the cleansing ritual. You've already done so much for me, but I must ask for one more thing. Your presence. This is something I can't... This isn't something I can face alone. Thank you. May the All-Mother guide us both.
Jeez, and it turned us around. Okay. So this is real easy too. We're just going to have to wait until it's light out. Because it will be outside the protective little thing here from the weird. So... Alright, so we're at our fast travel point, and she is right here. So if we run all the way across, then across this way, we can get to her. Alright, so we're back at the palace where we just were not 2 seconds ago. Now, we just run to the left here. You have to fight some garbage to get out of here, but they're roses. And considering where we're going next, oh lordy, do we need health potions. All kinds of stuff. Anyways. Hey, dude. You know, I'll just sell it all off. Okay. We might have to kill these guys. That way she stops cowering. Hey.
The All-Mother's light will reveal the truth or burn it away. Are you ready? Then let's begin.
I don't quite remember where I'm supposed to. Oh, that's not the way.
Oh, hello. Are you real, or just another shadow of this place? My name is Nianti. I don't know how long I've been here, but something's wrong. I don't know why I'm here or why I can't leave. I came to the All-Mother's temple not that long ago, I think. They said I had a gift. They said I had the power to heal. I wanted to use it to help, to serve. But one day something changed. Corruption seeped into the temple, into me. I tried to fight it, to cleanse myself in her light, but I failed. I tried to escape, but I couldn't. And now I'm here. But that can't be the whole story, can it? What? That can't be true. How could I serve when I'm trapped here? How could I help anyone when I'm incomplete? Tell me, what's left of me out there? Is it enough?
Yeah, let's go with the positive.
Needed? Maybe that's true if I still have the power to heal, or perhaps my purpose isn't lost. Perhaps I can still serve. Thank you. You've given me the clarity I've lacked for so long. Whatever path I'll take, I'll walk it with purpose. So, this is what it feels like to be whole again. It's strange. Like I've been walking in a fog all these years, blind to what I'd lost. And now, the light is so clear. First, I will return to the people of Kunat. They deserve the priestess I promised to be. Not the bitter shell I became. You have done more for me than I ever could have asked for. You reminded me of who I truly am. For that, I will always be grateful. No, you didn't. The All-Mother guided us both. But now it's up to me to carry this forward. Thank you, truly. There is much to do, but this time, I will face it with open arms and a whole heart.
Oh, she didn't let us talk. Okay, we got to go find her again. All right, so now let's see. We got the blacksmith. We've got the blacksmith. I'll have to find her again, and then we got him. So hold on. I'm gonna go run over there, run all the way back. We'll go get the furthest one out first, which is Maggot. There we go.
Really? What for? The Menhir burns beautifully. Nothing bad can happen now. Ah, yes, that makes sense. I can see it now. And he sent you to me. How unexpected. You know, recent events have really given me a lot to think about. My head feels, lighter somehow. Turns out the world isn't ending after all. And I don't need to stock up on mushroom brew to survive. Besides, I have this feeling that Lady Fate might still have a plan or two left in store for me. Joining the Holy Mission. That sounds like one of them. Tell Yvain I'm ready to join the expedition, and I'll gladly stand by his side.
Okay. Now we gotta go all the way back over and talk to the other two people. But that's what editing's for. Alrighty, so to get him to work, you have to do the two missions. First one is you fight a creature in a cave, and then the second show you how to get a weird stone, and you build a heart for him. You got to get those two done before he will go.
Bayor's fully recovered. He's doing well and making his own decisions. He doesn't need an old man hovering over him anymore. And, well, to be honest, I've been waiting for this moment. I'm proud of him, but you didn't hear that from me. You've done right by me, so I'll give you some advice. This whole expedition is madness, but as they say, sometimes there's method in madness. And I'll admit, I'm glad these old bones can still be useful. I might not think much of our Lord, but I won't turn my back on him when he needs help. This isn't just about him. It's about our home. I'll do whatever I can for Kuanacht. Tell Yvain he can count on me, even if it's the last journey I'll ever take.
Okay. We got one more to find. She looks like she is up in her personal rooms.
I know. I'm the one who suggested it.
Hmm?
It's the only way to get Camelot to hold off moving the Menhir. Yvain can count on me. After everything that's happened, I see now that this is the right path. Tell Yvain I'll join him on this holy mission. All Mother guide you.
Okay. We gotta go back and talk to the dude. Count. So at this point, you want to make sure that you've got everything geared up. As many missions as you want to get done, because it's going to basically kick us out of here.
I should stay out of trouble.
When I say kick us out of here, I mean kick us onto the third area.
What news? The people I told you about. Have any of them agreed to join me on the quest for the Holy Grail? Now that is truly wonderful news. You've achieved what seemed impossible. I'm grateful that fate has guided you to my side. With Niante, Magat, and Ifra, we shall strive to restore hope to the people of Kurnocht. You've done me a great favor, so allow me to repay you. Before I depart, know this. You brought change to Kurnocht and earned my deepest gratitude. Let my repayment be the blessing my lineage received from King Arthur himself. Be the shield that watches over Kurnocht, as House Terion has done for generations.
Oh wow, we're back here. All right, so yeah, here's the second part, I guess, of the soul we must have got. Was from him. That was the shield.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful. I am the wall between order and ruin. He was the shelter against the storm. He was the vow unbroken, the bulwark that stood when all else fell.
Right, back into the red goo.
You can't just allow for things like that to happen. Not ever again. Not when the kingdom is beginning to find its way. You're the king, and that comes with a whole lot more responsibility. You can't let people like Merlin do what they want, even if their intentions are pure. You must see the danger now.
The memory of Seawall is my burden. Harder to bear than I'd like to admit. But I've realized that his story is what happens when power answers to no one.
Then do something so that a tragedy like that never happens again.
Palamedes, you've always spoken your mind, even when I didn't want to hear it. You've stood beside me through the darkest days and fought not for glory, but for Avalon and its people.
I have done only what I believe was right, nothing more.
Yes, and that made me realize that Merlin was wrong. The legacy I leave won't endure through the legend of a single man, whether it's me or anyone else. I decided to give my sword to the Horns of the South, to bind them not to me, but to the people. But Avalon needs more than that. It needs structures, memory, and resistance to corruption. It needs the foundation of something greater than any one of us.
A shield?
Yes. One to guard Avalon, even from itself. You've proven yourself time and again, so my shield is yours, Palamedes. Not just to wield, but to become. Let your bloodline anchor what my reign could not.
And you believe I am worthy of such a responsibility? I will not fail you, my king.
Don't carry this burden for me, Palamedes. You never have. Carry it for Avalon. and may your name be a blessing upon this land for generations to come.
All right, now we head on out.
Now I understand. The shield isn't an object. It's the bloodline itself. But I also remember the shield was meant to resist. Not enemies, not blades, but corruption, compromise, cowardice. Palamedes understood that. Nothing I've seen here reminds me of him. Nothing resembles the kingdom we were trying to build. Lord Yvain, a joke of a man. A mere shadow of his ancestor. Not worthy of his title, nor of leading his people. I tried to build something lasting. Something that wouldn't depend on me to survive. I distributed power, tied it to oaths, not blood. Gave regions autonomy, left behind symbols to bind them. But what we've seen so far, that's not a kingdom. That's theater. People playing at being lords and commanders, taking on roles they don't even understand.
Ooh, that is so much talky-talky. Yes, yeah, what do we do now?
Well, my friend, they still call me the once and future king. Still hold feasts in my name. Feasts won't save them, but action might. We've wasted enough time. Let's move to the Forlorn Swords and find my crown. Let's make me whole. It's the last hope for this wretched kingdom of ruin.
Woohoo! And I think we can't talk to him anymore. Okay. How would this... How was that helpful? This way? Over here.
Stay quiet. Stay safe.
Oh, that's not good.
You startled me.
Okay. So to get out of this area.
Are you sure you want to do this? You can still back out. Camelot will surely forgive you for this insubordination.
I have never been more certain of anything in my life. This is the only way.
Fine. Do as you will. Look who woke up. You're a bit late, though. You missed the show. Our Lord gave a rousing speech to his subjects explaining why he's going to leave them in these dire times. I'll leave you two. I need to start cleaning up the mess you made, Yvain. And before I forget, some shady-looking character was looking for you. Didn't tell me his name, but said you're old friends. Said he'll wait nearby.
Greetings, friend of our house. What may I do for you today? As soon as the necessary preparations are complete. With any luck, it won't take much longer. And Sam will assume my duties in my absence. He is my most trusted man, and he is respected by the people. For now, he's assisting me in gathering supplies. I do not know when or if I will return. Connacht and its people must be ready for either eventuality. Farewell.
Yeah, we still got the guy that originally got us out of the shizite to begin with to talk to.
Well, well, look at you. Moving along nicely, aren't we? You're piecing him back together faster than I expected. We're getting closer to the end. And since you've proven yourself so capable, maybe it's time. You should have enough power now to enter his mansion. Here, go to this place and see if the door opens for you. No. If you want to know the truth about the man pulling the strings, it's time you took a look behind the curtain. It's the house of someone I once called my employer, Orin. The same one whose plans got you out of the island asylum. No, not really. There's one last piece of Arthur's soul waiting for you. The third artifact. His crown, this time. You'll find it deep in the Forlorn Swords, in the capital city of Dalriata. Meet with Gerfan. He'll either attack you on sight, or explain everything patiently, depending on how he feels about... Well, you'll see for yourself. Once you're done, meet me at the Charred Conclave. That's where we'll finish this, one way or another.
Okay. So to speed up what little left there is to do in this area, I'll show you guys where to go, and then we'll just be there because I'm going to edit out all the running. But that's where we got to go. That's where we need to run to. Oh. And the important thing to remember here, sit down. You're going to take everything, is not to leave this area with, let's see what direction, okay. All this weight, because the first thing we'll want to do in the new area is start picking up weapons and armor, because we are going to be getting our ass handed to us if we don't. There are a couple of guys possessed over there, not worth screwing with. Oh, it's a fae. Hi. It's a dead fae. Oh, I guess I do gotta fight him.
Caradoc has fulfilled his task, and the wheel of destiny has begun to turn. I am Orin, your majesty's devoted servant, and the apprentice of your friend Merlin. Nothing would bring me greater joy than meeting you face to face. Alas, that must wait, for our paths have yet to cross, though I hope it will be soon. In the meantime, please treat my home as your own. Make yourself comfortable. Rest from your hardships, and seek the knowledge you require. And you, brave vessel, remember to heed your lord, King Arthur, now and always.
Okay, so if you run around in here, you'll run into him, and he'll give you basically what it comes down to. He gives you a little story, but what it comes down to is...
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you, my king. I've memorized.
He figures out a way to
Merlin's
do
plan for your
it, but then it ends there,
Yet
and we don't know what
certain
happened.
My master made a mistake somewhere. I just can't pinpoint quite where.
Yeah.
The theory of revival itself, the technique for performing the ritual was flawless. After all, you always return to us. But I saw how much suffering each resurrection caused you. I wanted to find a way to bring you back to us as the person you truly wished to be.
Remember if there's any more? I don't want to go downstairs, screw it. Because the quest, as you can see, the quest marker's already gone. So now it just says to go to the Forlorn Capital. So, alrighty, folks. So, those are the guys right there I was talking about. What we want to do is we're going to follow this path. And we're going to get into the snowy realm. Oh, might be able to get a permanent boost. I don't know. Let's see what it says here. One animal component, huh? Okay. We wanted to stay over here on the path. I just wanted to see what that was. Now, if you want easy org to kill, there's a guy up there you can take out. We got a few of these guys we need to smoke. Yeah, I'll take the great axe. But what we're doing is we're basically running over here to the right. Make sure you hit this, because once we go through, all we're going to do is go up far enough to get a bunch of to get a couple of different weapons, and then come out and upgrade all of them, because it takes forever to find any upgrade stuff in this new area. All right, or we'll run back to there. And what you want to look for is any skeletons. Should come across some way. I think. I could be wrong. That's eventually where we want to go, this area. Because we've got to go all the way to there. So actually, yeah, we want to make it. Because we're supposed to make it all the way to the city first. This guy doesn't have too much to say. I'm going to talk to him later. Working our way up here. And we're going to hit, I think, bandits first. Oh, God, that thing. I don't like those things in the... Really? You won't let me jump up here? No. You can see my weapons aren't as effective as they once were. Come here, you son of a... Alright, so we got some different armor, beast-hide boots. Ooh, real armor. So just a flat 14 versus what I've got. But I could put the other stuff on it. But see, I lose all my stamina. Maybe we can miss that next one. They're just a pain in the ass. Let's see. 'Cause yeah, if we drop over, then yeah, we can make it to the city, I guess. Okay. Keep your eyes open, because this crap is everywhere in this area. Hey, there's one of the frozen guys I was talking about. Nope, that's not just a regular guy. We want the skeleton ones. Here's the problem with, oh shit, all of them is that there's so many of them. It's probably not going to work for me. All right. Oh, there are more of them down here. Oh, we don't want to go that way. Where we need to go is there. Okay, so, right, yeah, we need to go up and around here. Right, that way, I think. Right, yeah, that's eventually where we need to be. Basically, we're just running along here until I see skeletons. And then we're going to go and get everything beefed up. Let's see, we got a polar bear in the way. Oh, polar bears running. Okay. These little buggers now. Oh, he's got a sword, huh? Oh, berserker ass. Cool. Oh, I see what he's taking us. These guys are a pain, so we'll just run on by them. Lots of aggravation for very little reward. Later. There we go.
Halt! No entry, outsider. Because I said so. Compliments will get you nowhere. Then pass through some other way. You don't even know where you're trying to barge in. You're either very brave or terribly stupid. This is the village of the Volker tribe, and we don't need your kind wandering around gawking.
What fucking expected? That's all good. We'll just keep moving on. A lot of what this area is just running around and around and around till we find what we're looking for. What direction are we going? Oh, we're getting there. Oh no, we're just gonna run by you. You're a pain in the ass. Alrighty, so this is the jumping off point for the quests that will start in the next episode. I want to make sure I got you guys at least to this point. Now I'd run around, explore, and if you can, find skeletons, kill them. They've got awesome weapon. So, tune in next time. We'll start from right here, but I'll have a better weapon. And keep your heads down, your warriors of doom up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.